Hello. So, a reform I would like to make to our current justice system would have to be the way officials question the disabled. There have been plenty of cases where the main subject has been a disabled person and the police officials have treated them with nothing but cruelty. When there is a chance that a perp is to be a disabled person, like being autistic, schizophrenic, or bipolar, we have to come to the realization that there should be a specifically trained person questioning these type of individuals. Um, I'm not saying or recommending questioning lightly, but question in the sense that they will understand and it does not seem coerced or pushed. Just like everyone else, a disabled person should have a chance at a fair trial. And if we go ahead and start questioning a person incorrectly and ignoring the fact that they have a disability, we're already wrong from the start. As the justice system, everyone puts their hope into us, into the cops and the investigators and whoever might be trying your case or the case you're watching, etc. So point is, if you are disabled, you should have the chance to be tried fairly. There should be a specifically trained official inside each police station that when such thing like this happens, or when they get a mentally ill person, or um, a child, or someone that's autistic, or someone that's ADHD, so on, there should be someone there to question those type of individuals. There shouldn't be um your best cop, and your best cop, I mean, in the sense of pushing all criminals towards confession. That should not be the cop that you go to question this type of individual. You should be going to your most friendliest cop, and someone that is very understanding and sentimental, in other words. um so just like everyone, disabled people have the right to a fair trial. And how would a fair trial be a fair trial if they're being questioned like if they were masterminds? Phillips Whitehead said, "The dominant political disclosure is that people who offend should address and take responsibility for their own behaviors regardless of their social circumstances." And let me stop there right quick. I definitely feel like everyone that committed a crime should be tried and convicted for the crime that they commit. But not everyone should be treated as cruel as other people. Obviously, you're not gonna question the the headmaster of a cartel like you were to be questioning an autistic person. But these are circumstances that we're placed in, and we need to understand how to proceed with them. And unfortunately, some people don't understand this, and they go ahead and they question the individual, and that's it. But they don't understand that that might cause us our case. We need to take the time to do everything as perfect as possible, so there'll be no room for pointing fingers, saying that we didn't do our job. Okay. um, Everyone, regardless of a disability, should be tried and convicted if they commit a crime. Nevertheless, as Mr. Close and Mr. Walker said, individuals with intellectual deficits and challenges are often severely disadvantaged and even victimized by the normal operational procedures and expectations of our justice system. And this is what we're trying to stop. Um, the disabled need to be treated fairly and with care. For example, if an official is questioning an autistic person who is being accused of murder, the official should question the suspect as a friendly friend instead of a bad cop. If they choose the bad cop way, it might backfire and cause the person to stop speaking or even crash down. Keep in mind, when autistic people are pushed, they tend to shut down. And that's what I mean right there. If we don't decide to choose to choose our battles and to choose um who should speak to who, or who should question who, or who should be in front of, at the front lines for this case. If we don't take our time to figure this out before we even get ahead, we lost before we even started. As the justice system, and as someone, and as an organization that everyone comes to for help and support, we need to understand that we need to, follow the rules and progress as much as possible. The more the society changes, the more our justice system should change as well. Okay, it should not take 20 or 30 years for us to continue to progress when daily, the internet is getting faster, there are more online stores opening, etc. So, last, I know that cops will not like the idea, because this might mean sharing your case with additional cops, and also even adding people to the payroll, which will cause less money to go towards, guns, equipment, etc. But in my opinion, if I was in their shoes, um, I rather experience this than someone saying that this investigation was done unfairly. Our justice system needs to progress as much as our society every day. And basically, that's it. I believe that we need to try everyone as fairly as possible. Have a great day. Bye.